Well, yeah, hello. We are broadcasting live to Facebook, and you didn't expect us. Because we want to talk about the Live Video Hub and this discoverability bot, do we not?
We want to talk about it. We want to spread the word far and wide, and we are tremendously excited, as only a couple of kind of true geeks can be, over a little bit of technology.
Well, true. We're excited because over 150 shows are now on the Hub, and people are actually going out and broadcasting live on the Hub, reaching new audiences and, growing their reach. And we know it's working. It's working because people are actually doing it. And to do it is so simple, isn't it?
It's getting on the Hub is simple. I mean, really, all I did was message you and say, Stephen, I would really like to cross post with the Hub. And you asked for a link to my page and it was done. So getting a show on is a simple process.
Indeed, we just need your page link. We send you a confirmation link back, and that's it. You're then connected to the Hub. You can cross-post any show that you want, anytime that you want, providing it's on BeLive.tv, and it will go, when you go live on your page, it will go live on the Hub. And as we said earlier, you'll reach new audiences. And 150 plus shows on the Hub, 52 shows broadcast last month. And that's just the beginning, because this is early days yet. Because then we got together 6 weeks ago. We know this because we've done 6 shows about it, and we got together and decided it would be good. It seemed reasonable that it should be easier for people to discover a show on the Hub. Would you like to explain?
Sure.
The discoverability bot.
The Discoverability Engine. I'm so happy about it. So we, once upon a time, we'll start in the olden days, shall we, Stephen?
Yes.
Once upon a time, a group of broadcasters fell upon a channel called Blab. And it was a really interesting place to hang out. If you weren't ever there, people could talk 4 on a screen. Nobody'd ever seen that before. It was a great place to hang out, engage, and connect with people you didn't know. And the tough thing was it didn't port over, it didn't port into Facebook Live, but we didn't really have Facebook Live at the time, so we didn't know what we were missing. Anyway, the coolest thing about Blab is this discoverability part where you could look on their front page at a certain time and kind of see, what was going on if you wanted to pop into a show, that type of a thing. The community about Blab was absolutely its strongest feature. Absolutely. People were so willing to have somebody pop into the seat on a show. It was a wonderful time. It was Camelot. That ended.
It did.
And here we are, fast forwarded a short time later, and here's the thing: we've recreated that community feeling in the BeLivers group. There are almost 7,000 of us now, and it's the group is continually reaching out to people, teaching them how, giving them tips on being better live streamers, helping them along with using BeLive and live streaming in general. It's exactly that beautiful community feel that we used to have, but we still kind of lack that discoverability feature that is so important, especially, if you're new to live streaming. The numbers tend to mean a lot. A lot of the feedback that you're getting kind of comes from those numbers, and people want to see the results of their actions. So we have the community, not the discoverability. Well, when Live Video Hub came along, it was like, well, why don't we write something that will help people discover new shows, discover, maybe broadcasters they want to follow and possibly emulate a little bit as people get started. Why don't we create something that will help people get new eyeballs? Because when you hop on the Live Video Hub page, we got a lot happening, but there's not a whole lot of navigation that we're able to put in there. It's Facebook's page, baby. There's not much we can do there, but we can put discoverability and inside a bot, and we can also other things, right? We call it the Discoverability Engine because that's what folks want, but we can also connect broadcasters and audience members. We can also broadcast information that will be helpful to live streamers, whether you're new, whether you've been around a while, whether you've been around forever. We can broadcast some tips and tricks occasionally. We can let people know what's changing in Live Video Hub, what's changing in Facebook, what might be changing, in BeLive, the platform that we use. We can communicate with people on a whole new level. We can develop relationships with a whole lot of broadcasters. And that's what Stephen and I have been doing all this time is I've been building the bot. We've been getting show information from people and kind of developing relationships with them, saying, hey, your show card is great. Could you add Eastern time to that? Just asked someone that yesterday, and we're back with a new picture today that I need to put in. Developing relationships and meeting people we never would have chatted with before, and driving viewers toward the show pages. Because it's not about us, is it, Stephen?
No, it's not about us. It's about everybody who broadcasts on BeLive.tv. I mean, this service is free to everybody on BeLive. You can join at the top, the Live Video Hub, and you can make use of the Discoverability Engine, whether you're on BeLive or not, because we have some fantastic shows across a wide range of topics, and the topics are just amazing. We did do a list, and we've got 63 different topics on the system, and you can go there. You can find the show you like. You can actually speak to the people there. Say hello to Fonz and Tish and Irene. You can actually, as RJ said, you can actually connect, and that's what it's all about. It's about making connections and getting new people to watch your show and finding new shows to watch. So this is the Live Video Hub coupled with the Discoverability Engine, which is a superb feat of engineering and so easy to use. It has to be said that you can find a show in seconds without typing anything at all, just using your mouse or your finger on your keypad, on your tablet. You can find a show and you can go to their page, you can message them, you can do a whole range of things that RJ has built into it. So it just simply works, and it works well. Now, if you want to discover a show, then you can go to this link, which I'm going to paste in now. And if you broadcast from
Stephen, you look frozen to me. Let's see. Stephen is having some small technical difficulties. There you go. You're back.
I'm back. Okay, I don't know where I went. It's a mystery. We'll edit this video.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So I was just pasting the links in to help people find a show. If you are a broadcaster and you want to join us, then just message me. Simple as that. And if you already are on the hub and you want to be on the Discoverability Engine, then all you need to do is click the link here and fill in the information. And it's simple and straightforward, isn't it? What do we actually need from people?
We really need very little. I don't have a whole lot of room to present a show. What I've got going on is you can kind of swipe through a gallery of shows. What we need for that is a show card And that's I'll say it here, but I say it in the bot as well. Just a show card is something that is 950 wide by 400 tall. It's got your show name on it. It's got your show time on it. Maybe there's a picture of you and your name as well. You know, it depends on how you like to do these things. But what we need is the title. We need the time, and we kind of need Eastern time on that as well. We have got a lot of international shows, is what Stephen and I were figuring out as we were putting in the information here. We've got a lot of people listing their time as, you know, things that I wouldn't necessarily recognize. And having coupling that with an Eastern time as well, if you're an international show, is really good for folks in the States who really only know their own time zones. We're in such a bubble over here, you guys. Anyway, having that's really what we need. We need a show card. We need your title. We need about a one-liner description. I have about 60 characters, so when people turn in descriptions that are longer, I tend to squash them a little bit. And that's really what we need. And we will link out to your page. We will also, if you have a messenger bot connected to your show already that tells people when you're going live, we would love to connect your messenger bot, because then you as the live streamer can start a new conversation with somebody, get to know one of your audience members as well. Connection is what we are all about. The Live Video Hub doesn't have an agenda besides connecting broadcasters and viewers. We are doing this grand experiment because we are geeks and we really like experiments, and we really want to, we can't recreate Blab, and nor would we want to at this stage. I think that what we've got is actually far more flexible and far more powerful than what we used to have. But it is that discoverability piece that we're missing, and building it through a bot.
Totally right. And this is exciting because people are becoming involved. We're talking to different people every day. When we say have one conversation at a time, that's not necessarily, we probably have 2 or 3 going at the same time at the moment, because things are so hectic and people are getting involved. People are actually registering to be on the Live Video Hub. People are sending in their information so that they can be on the discoverability. We're grateful to everybody and to everyone who's watched today. This is a short show because, apart from when I froze, we actually stayed on point. So thank you for watching. RJ, your final thoughts as we go to wrap everything up.
Final thoughts is we are in the baby stages of all of this. We invite you to come and co-create with us. Give us some ideas. We're volunteers here. We might not be able to make everything happen, but we do have some vision of where we want this to go. The Discoverability Engine, the bot, none of that is in its final form. We are continuing to work together to bring broadcasters and viewers together so that we can develop relationships and then go off and do that world domination thing that we all want to do. So very good. That's really what I have for you today, Stephen. I want to thank you for inviting me on.
I enjoy working together and broadcasting together. Simple as. And we're both enjoying working on the Live Video Hub, and we're grateful for your assistance in making this a success. And we know it's going to continue because we've got the vibe, we've got the passion, and you've got the shows. And we love watching your shows. And we'll see you all again later. Bye for now.